For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kieawa Mason. I'm a licensed realtor in the state of Nevada. I'm a landlord, and I'm also a home flipper. Over the next 14 and a half months, I'm going to be sharing my experience and journey with you, both on the buying, selling, and flipping sides of real estate. I recently purchased a home here. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,437 square foot house. It's near the intersection of Decatur and 215. It's a house that I'm going to flip. So I'm going to take you through it from the very beginning, and we're going to start right now. All right, so we're going to start. The first thing I do when I purchase a property is I just walk the property. I see what needs to be done, what contractors I'm going to need, etc. So starting with this property, the very first thing you see is you can't even see the front of the house. It has a very, very large pine tree. So one of the things I'm going to have to do is have this umbrella cut down a few of the branches, well, more than a few, several of the branches. We're going to have to get all these pine needles up and follow me along as we go through the house. This is very, very unattractive. This whole thing is going to come up. You can see there was grass here. There isn't anymore. We're just going to put rock down all in the front yard. The air conditioner is here and it is functioning. We have direct TV. That needs to be taken down. We have this tree. This is an eyesore, so we're either going to prune this or take this tree down. As you can see, this bush is just completely dead. It'll be removed. The house was obviously broken into several times. I've always talked to the neighbor. That's one thing that's very important that I found to be important. Always get friendly with the neighbors around your flip. Give them your number, get their number. It's very important. They'll call you. I mean, I've had neighbors call me and tell me when contractors show up. They call me and tell me when my rock has been delivered. Anything going on with the house, they'll tell you. So always be friendly with your neighbors around the houses that you're flipping. So here, this front door is boarded up. We're going to take that down and take you through the house. All right, we're going to get this board off the door. And there you have it. Here we have that it was inspected by Altasource. I bought this house at auction on hubzoo.com. I'm not endorsing them. I'm just saying there are many sources and many places to get your home. You can get them at auctions in town. You can get them at online auctions. You can get them off MLS. You can get them word of mouth, for sale by owner. There's many, many ways to get the house. The most important thing is, do the numbers work for you? Are you getting the best deal? When you complete the rehab, is there enough money left for you to make a profit in a reasonable amount of time? And considering any contingencies that may pop up, and they always do. All right, so we're going to enter the house. As you notice, the reason it was boarded up, this house was broken into. You can see where they hit it with something here. They hit it with something here and completely broke the framing of the door. But that's okay. It can be replaced. So come on in, take a look at the broken frame here of the door. So as I mentioned, up here the smoke detector is missing. You can see there's black scuff marks on the wall, and you also see that there are shoe prints on the ceiling. How do you think that happened? That was a lazy tenant who didn't have a ladder or whatever. But anyway, they were throwing something heavy, probably a work boot, at the smoke detector to get it to stop chirping, right? So that's why you have all the scuff marks and the shoe prints on the ceiling. But there are many more things to come. That's just the beginning. Here, we have a hole in the wall that's going to need to be replaced, some sheetrock, stucco paint. One thing that's interesting that I've never liked, there's carpet on the floor in the bathroom. I don't understand why builders do that, but it's one of those things, and I think it's really dumb. The cabinets here, they're all in pretty good shape. There's no drawers missing. There's no holes in the cabinets. So these pretty much just need to be cleaned up. The countertops are in pretty good shape. There's no nicks, chips, dings, etc. One thing that I always find interesting when I go into empty houses are the missing light bulbs. No matter what house I go into, there's always missing light bulbs. So I don't know if people come in and steal them after the house is vacated or if the people who are vacating them takes them, but just an observation of mine. Next, we'll go into the garage. Again, I just hit the light switch. The bulb's missing, even in the garage. The garage is in pretty good shape. The water heater's here, which is normally stolen, so that's good. Actually, looking around, it's probably not stolen because there's a lock on the garage door, so the house was secured. Next, we'll go upstairs and close this door, even though it won't stay shut. So the carpet in this house doesn't look to be in bad shape. Actually, I'll take that back. There's a big stain here. It looks like a bleach stain or Kool-Aid stain or something. So what'll more than likely happen in this house is I'll just tear all the carpet out and just recarpet the whole house. The washroom is in pretty good shape. This needs to be cleaned up real good, repainted. The bedrooms, this is bedroom number 1. Again, the whole house is going to be recarpeted, so this room just needs to be repainted. Not much going on in here. Bedroom number 2, same thing, just needs to be repainted. There's no lights in here. We have the Hubzu sign. Again, I'm not endorsing them. This is just happened to be the company that I bought this property through. One thing that is good about Hubzu as opposed to a regular auction sometimes is Hubzu homes can be financed as long as you're able to qualify for a mortgage of some sort, whether it's conventional, FHA, VA, hard money, whatever you got to come up with. The bathroom, the shower head's missing here, so we'll need to replace that. Interesting that the lights are actually in the bathroom. Either need to put some new linoleum down here on the floor or some tile. And the sink's chipped up. We may either be able to just paint that or just pick up a $30 sink at Home Depot. Then we have the master. The master bedroom seems to be in pretty good shape also. All the closet doors are here. Those are usually missing or stolen. There is a ceiling fan or light that's missing from here. But in general, it's a pretty good and clean flip. The bathroom, again, I've never liked carpeting in the bathroom, so the carpeting has to come out of here. We'll clean this up real good. Again, the sinks are old, so they're rusting, and we'll just replace the sinks. $30 at Home Depot. Next, we'll go downstairs and see what we have in the backyard. All right, one of the things I noticed here is you saw the front door was boarded up. I thought the seller may have boarded it up, but it looks like the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department came by and boarded up the front door because the front door was kicked in. I talked to one of the neighbors. He said there are several neighborhood kids breaking in around here and kicking the doors in, etc. So I'm sure that's how it's happened. So now we'll head outside. Sliding glass door looks to be in pretty good shape. Just needs to be cleaned up real good. The backyard overall just needs to be cleaned up real good. We're going to take that off the wall over there, prune out the bushes, get up all the debris, and from there we'll probably just rock the whole backyard desert landscaping. One thing that's interesting is, again, I'm sure this house was a rental. Take a look at the Jimmy job on the light, electrical tape, etc. Anyway, hey, but the bulb's still there. Looks like we have over here a window that's going to need to be replaced. We have a crack here, so we'll get the glass company out and get a new window put in here. And a new screen, of course, because that one's probably not going to work. But anyway, as I said, we're going to have a lot of fun over the next 14 and a half months. I want each of you to ride shotgun with me. You'll share in the fun, you'll share in the frustration, and hey, share this video.
Coming on the next episode.
Let me flip this around so you can check it out.